Hi guys, and welcome back. So in this video I'm going to show you some of the finer points of getting your coins graded with NGC. Going to take you through the initial setup of your membership to NGC, the different tiers that they have available for membership, the pros and cons of each one depending on what you plan on doing with NGC. There's an obvious one, of course, for me and Keith since we're just private collectors. But we'll go through all that stuff. Gonna also show you the different tiers that you can have your coins graded through. So, modern coins, which is 1955 and up, error coins, all that stuff. The different capsules that are available for your coins to be put into after they're graded, and also the different labels that they have available that you can have those capsules labeled with. After this one, we want to do another video showing you some coins that we're going to actually have submitted to NGC, and then we're going to do a third video where we actually take you through that submission so we can show you the submission form, how to properly fill it out, and then we're going to also show you how to properly label your coins in the safe flips, how to keep them organized, and of course how to get them ready for shipping to NGC. So let's go ahead and get started on some of these resources that they have available for you. Alright, so first steps first, go ahead and come up here to join after you go to ngccoin.com. Click on join, and we'll see the different tiers here. Of course, there is the free tier, full access to online resources, which is pretty cool if you want to just use this for information such as coin values, current, and all that fun stuff. Associate for $25, full access to online resources, of course, much like the free one. Direct submission privileges, which just basically means that you pay for your submission as opposed to this part right here, which is the premium. This one, I think, for 149 bucks is probably the best deal. It, of course, has full access to online resources like the previous one, direct submission privileges, which basically means that you can send the coins yourself as opposed to having to go through a coin shop, which will probably charge you a fee to do so. That might be the best bet if you only have, a couple coins to do, but if you're like me and Keith and we're finding new coins that we want to have graded all the time, definitely want to do the premium and do it yourself. 10% off display boxes and select add-on services, which is, that's depending again on what you're looking to do. That's kind of a good deal, but we don't really use that so much. We would rather just buy the display boxes off of eBay, which they're usually cheaper. You can kind of get them in bulk, so we don't worry too much about this part right here. But this is the most important part for us. When you first do your initial sign up, you get a $150 credit with NGC. Now, as you can see here, when you click over the top of it, excludes shipping and handling fees, of course. Credit expires on the membership expiration date listed in your confirmation email. So you have a full year to use this $150 credit. So let's say you're going to submit 8 coins. Me and Keith's initial submission to NGC was 8 coins. And with the shipping and handling fee, which is usually between 20 and 30 bucks, plus a $10 handling fee, I think it was like 50 bucks, 60 bucks, somewhere around there out of pocket. So this $150 credit is pretty nice. You basically get 7 or 8 coins submitted for free, and then just pay shipping and handling. So this was definitely the best deal for us. Now, if you want to do the Elite, which is $2.99 a year, it of course comes with all of the stuff of premium, associate, and free. Plus, you can also do bulk submission rates. So basically what that means is if you have, let's say you find a brand new box of quarters and you want to submit 100 of them off and make some money off of them. Maybe you want to keep the 10 best grades for yourself and then sell the other 90. This will give you a lower rate on the actual submission itself. I'm not sure how much it is. I want to say it's like 10 bucks for modern coin per coin. So if you're looking to do something like that, you can always go with this route right here. Plus you get 10% off NGC grading, NCS, conservation, and PMG grading. Not exactly sure how you get an extra 10% off of the NGC grading, so maybe that's on top of what you pay for your bulk submission rate. Again, we don't do the elite, so I'm not 100% sure how that would work. But if you're just a private collector, and let's say every few months you're sending them, 8, 10 coins, I would definitely suggest the premium. Specialty services, of course, includes Ancients, Shipwreck Certification, and Imaging Services. Ancients and Shipwreck, I'll take you through the Ancients here real quick, and of course if you want to pause on any of this during the video, go right ahead. You do you. Not sure how many of you out there have Ancients to be certified. I would imagine most of the folks out there that watch us are just looking for modern coins, maybe errors and things like that, maybe some varieties. But if that's something you're into, definitely take a look at this. And then of course we have Shipwreck Certification. This, of course, is their imaging services, which are pretty awesome. If you have some higher end coins, wouldn't exactly suggest paying the extra money if you've got, like a proof 1964 Kennedy half dollar that, is going to be worth maybe 30, 40 bucks when you're done with it. But if you have some higher end coins, would definitely suggest this as an option. Alright, real quick, we'll take a look at some of the different holders that are available for you guys. The Edge View holder, this is the standard one that your coin will come in automatically, which is really nice. If you have a coin with edge lettering, like say some of the new presidential gold dollars, this is cool so that you can actually see the edge lettering. Or you have the option of oversized holders, mega holder for super big coins. But one of my favorites is the multi-coin holder, like this one right here. So you can get your entire set of gold pandas in there, or gold eagles, all in one specific awesome holder like that. Or let's say you have a GSA Morgan silver dollar. Instead of having them take it out of the original GSA holder and put it into one of these guys up here, the Edge View holder, which is their common one, you can do this where they literally just label the actual GSA holder itself, which I think that's a really cool option, to be honest, because I mean that GSA holder is a part of the coin's history, so why not include it? Different color holders, you can do black retro holder, blue, red, green. I mean, they kind of go all out with the different holders. You can get the US flag, Australian flag. I mean, this is just, it goes on and on and on. Alright, a quick look at some of the different labels that they have available for you guys. Standard labels, of course, are as they are named, standard. Then you have special labels, licensed labels, and signature labels. Take a look at the special labels real fast. So let's say you've got an America the Beautiful quarter. Click on America's National Treasures, and it goes all the way through specific ones. So if you got a Gettysburg quarter, there is that one, and of course it shows the eligibility for them has to be a 2011 Gettysburg quarter, duh, or a 2011 Gettysburg 5-ounce silver bullion coin. So that's pretty neat. They give you those different options, or you can just do the default one right here, America's National Treasures flag. These are all the eligible coins, which is all of the national park quarters. So yeah, I mean, there's just an endless amount of labels that you can choose just for even one specific type of coin. American Innovation for the American Innovation dollar coins. You can go all the way to, like, let's say the Buffalo labels. Eligibility down here for the different coins that you can have with this particular label. Or this one, which this one's an extra $5 by request. This one is free, and this one, of course, shows down here that it is retired. But honestly, for the extra $5, I think this one's pretty neat. So yeah, endless amount of possibilities. Alright, and then here's an explanation of the NGC grading process itself, from receiving to coin grading to encapsulating to shipping. And if you click on shipping, Right here is a hyperlink to watch the actual video of the certification process, which I would highly recommend. It's interesting to watch, and honestly, it kind of builds confidence in the NGC name. Okay, 2020 US first and early release cutoff dates. This one's pretty important if you guys are hunting for those brand new America the Beautiful quarters, or any of these, the 2020 W quarter, all listed right here. Of course, this one is already ended February 10th. These are all done in the beige here. These ones are still active. So, first W uncirculated nickel, 2020 W 5 cent, mint state. Cutoff date for that one is Tuesday, April 7th. So you have to have your submission in by that date to get this designation. Which, I mean, honestly, that to me I think is pretty awesome. It may not necessarily add value to the coin in the long run, just because, again, you want to buy or sell a coin for the coin and not the label that's on it. It's going to be the grade in the coin, not just, you know, first strike, first W uncirculated nickel or whatever. But I think for an actual personal collector, having one that's labeled as being one of the first W uncirculated nickels, that's pretty neat. Same thing with the 5 ounce America the Beautiful quarter, the American Samoa. That one's April 17th. So yeah, just to kind of give you guys an idea of that. Private tokens and metals. If you guys want to pause on this, take a look at all the fun stuff that they have as far as information at the bottom here, you can go ahead and do that. They also have past cutoff dates, which, I mean, I don't know if that would necessarily be of any importance, but I mean, you know, whatever floats your boat. NGC, of course, like all other grading companies, use the Sheldon scale. Different strike types: MS for mint state, PF for proof, and SP for specimen. A hybrid between mint state and proof, which that would be like, let's say, your 1965 through 1967 special mint sets, your satin finish coins from certain mint sets from the 2000s, things of that nature. And then, of course, the Sheldon scale goes all the way from 1 to 70. And the different designations for each one, because of course you can have a mint state or proof 70. Also a short explanation of what determines a mint state 70. So on and so forth. AU for about uncirculated. XF for extra fine. VF for very fine. F for fine. VG for very good. G for good. AG for about good. And FR, I don't really remember what FR stands for, but I know PO is, of course, poor. However, if you have a coin that is particularly valuable and the date can be identified, PO would be fine. Absolutely. A PO1 of, let's say, a 1909 SVDB, if they can determine the fact that it is, in fact, a genuine 1909 SVDB, and it shows no damage, this is the grade that you would get. So it would still have a value even in poor 1. Okay, services and fees, also known as grading tiers. I'll go ahead and let you guys pause through this. However, the one that we most commonly use is modern. US or world coins, 1955 to present, no patterns, die trials, etc. Declared value up to $2,000, and it's going to cost you $17 per coin, and this is about how long it takes them in turnaround. In other words, from the time they receive the coin until they ship it is about 12 days, which is pretty accurate with NGC. They're actually really quick. We've had grades available to us as early as like 8 or 9 days, actually, after they receive the coins, which is kind of nice. Now, I've talked before in some of the other videos that we've done where we do the NGC submission reveals to you guys about how you can go onto your account, view your submission, and you can actually see the grades as soon as they've determined them. We really try to stay away from that, and so far we have not cheated, because it's a lot more fun to actually go through and unbox them and be excited about them on camera than it is to, you know, quote unquote cheat and see it beforehand. But believe me, it's really hard not to peek at that. And they also send you an email telling you that your grades are available, which is even worse. It's like a nasty teaser. But stay strong, my friends. Stay strong. Because it is way, 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 way more fun to open that box and see your coins firsthand in the grade that you get. But I digress. Back into it. Bulk submissions, of course, call for rates. That's, again, part of the elite tier for your membership. Early releases and first releases, these are all considered add-on services, as stated here. Fee per coin is going to be your tier plus $12. So let's say it's a modern coin, but you want to get the early release, first release designation on it. It'll be, let's see, $29. Yep, I can do math. So, $29 total if you want to do, let's say, a first release or early release America the Beautiful Quarter. Same concept. $29 to get that certified, and the turnaround is the same as the regular tier, so it'd be that 12 days. Special label, of course, is the tier plus $5, so it'd be $22 to have one of those modern coins with a special label, same as tier, which is nice. Variety plus, if you have a coin that has a different variety, tier plus 15. And then, of course, the turnaround time is tier plus 5 days. That's just so they can attribute the variety. Same thing for mint error, tier plus $15, which is really nice. This is considerably cheaper than PCGS, which is another reason why we're probably going to use NGC, well, almost definitely going to use NGC to get our error coins certified. PCGS wants $65 for a error designation. For these guys, let's say we find, I hate to keep beating the America the Beautiful Quarter example into the ground, but let's say we find a double die, and it's Discovery Coin. We want to get it certified through them. We've already sent it to Wexler. Wexler says, yes, this is definitely a double die. We get the certification from Wexler for that $5. We send it off to NGC, and it's a modern coin, of course, so it's going to be $17 plus the $15 to get the error designation, so you're looking at $32. And then the turnaround, of course, is going to be the 12 days plus 5 days for a total of 17 days. But again, you'll probably get it way back, get your grades back before that. Oversized holders, and just going on down the list. Crossovers, of course. Yeah, I mean, they're really fair on their prices, to be honest, and their turnaround time is absolutely phenomenal. Unlimited value walkthrough, early bird standard, specialty gold, and gold. Of course, gold's going to cost a little bit more. It's a little bit more liability for them, so of course there's going to be a higher value on that. But you guys kind of get the idea. And of course, their conservation services. If you have a coin that is valuable or holds sentimental value to you guys, they have their conservation services. So if you're looking at a coin that has PVC, glue, and or dip residues, they can actually help to repair that. Again, you never clean a coin, you don't dip a coin, you don't do any of that. Never, ever, ever do you clean a coin. However, if you have a coin that has hazing, such as this eagle here, they can help to restore that. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. You can still see some spots on there, but the coin on the right is a little bit more higher on the eye appeal scale, certainly, than the coin on the left. So if you have a coin that's worth the conservation, there you go. They also offer that service. Then we have the NGC census. All the different countries available, of course. Go to United States as an example. Click on nickels as an example. And shows the total amount of coins graded. So let's say Jefferson 5 cents. So let's say a 1938 mint state, not full steps. They have 3 of them graded in fine, so on and so forth. They have 1 graded in mint state 68. So that means that that's the target that you're looking for. Or higher, obviously, mint state 69, but good luck with that. However, I would imagine they're probably out there. Speaking of value, US Coin Price Guide, or World or Chinese or whatever, because they have Lots of different pages for pretty much everything. Let's go back to those nickels. Let's go back to the Jefferson 5 cent. Go back to the 1938. Give it that hour and a half to load on my slow old computer. And we see here that a Mint State 67 is estimated at about $200. Now, of course, this is just going to be an estimate coming from recent auctions and historical auctions. Could be more, could be less. I always check eBay and, of course, Heritage Auctions to see what things are going for. But this $200 is a pretty good rule of thumb. And then, of course, obviously, if you have a full steps coin in Mint State 67, you're looking at $850. Excellent resource. And of course, this here is the full list of resources that they have for you. Variety Plus, counterfeit detection, all that fun stuff. Also, ways that you can verify your NGC certified coin. Let's say if you bought it from a dealer or if you bought it from eBay or what have you, you would click on that to do that. Boom. There you go. Type in the info and it'll pop up. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Again, the next video is going to be the coins that we're going to submit to NGC, and then the video after that one is going to be us actually taking you through the full submission. Hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit. I know you've been waiting for a while to see this. I've been toying with the idea of the best way to show you guys, and I didn't want to just put it in one solid video because there is so many different aspects to getting your coins certified, different ways that you can do it. Hopefully this cleared a little bit of it up, especially the part with the different tiers that you can do for your actual membership. Again, if you have any questions about any of this stuff, guys, me and Keith are here for you. Shoot us an email, put it in the comments or whatever, and we'll help you to the best of our ability. But until that next video, God bless you guys, love you all, and we will see you soon.